Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. I am super excited you are listening because this is where spiritually open minds can come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life. You may have seen me on ITV, Channel 4, or even in Fate and Fortune magazine. In each episode, we will delve into the mystical world of angels, offering you insights, guidance, practical tools to deepen your connection with the upstairs so that you can find inner peace, happiness, joy, and create the life that you want. Tune in for weekly, fun conversations, transformational insights that will elevate your spiritual journey and awaken your inner mystic. Please hit subscribe now as we embark on a transformational adventure with the Angel Mystic Podcast. Welcome back to the Angel Mystic Podcast. This podcast is called Discovering Your Life's Purpose, and it is something I know lots of people want to discover because I hear it all the time in my communities. And I want to welcome you if this is something that you are searching for. I'm hoping today, by listening to this podcast, you're going to discover that perhaps you're closer than you ever thought. So let's make a start, because I think this is possibly one of life's most profound questions. Searching for the answer of discovering your life's purpose. And really that is a journey of self-exploration, trying to unravel the mysteries of our existence and finding the meaning of daily life. So I'm going to cover some points in this that hopefully can guide you and enlighten you to find your life's purpose. Because I honestly think it's something that is so overthought, so pressured. I mean, just think when you're at school, what do you want to do when you grow up? All that pressure that's put on children that are trying to work their way through life, that are trying to grow. Oh dear, Spirit are definitely taking my voice right now. Wondering what's going to come through now. If you don't know what happens with me, you're maybe not listened before, but when Spirit present, they always make my voice wobble until I give them permission to work through me, which I've done now. And we'll go with it. We'll see what happens. It's very different from connecting with angels. Angels never take my voice. It's always my spirit guides that do that. But I do think that children have unnecessary pressure on them to decide what it is that they want to be when they're older, to make decisions on their education moving forward. That there must be something big and grand that we're all supposed to be doing, some way of changing the world, some way of you leaving a mark on the world. And it is incredibly hard when actually you're just trying to figure it all out. But I don't think it needs to be something as big and great and something so impactful. I think we can run into a lot of mindset issues and feel not good enough as other people and have imposter syndrome when we start to do all that. And I asked the angels one day, what was this really about? Why were so many people coming to me saying, I just want to know the reason I'm here for, what's my life's purpose? And remembering that we're spiritual beings having this human reality, and actually all we've come is to experience what it's like being human and maybe get some lessons and learnings along the way, which would be great. But what if the life's purpose? What if everyone's life's purpose was the same? And this is what the angels said. They said that our life purpose is just for fun. All we're meant to do is have fun. So all that pressure that we put on our children in finding their way forward, that perhaps we also put on ourselves. What if we reframed that and said, you're only meant to have fun? Now, that doesn't mean that you're not meant to do anything purposeful. That doesn't mean that you're not meant to do anything of an impact. It doesn't mean to say that you're going to sit around all day and do whatever fun is for you. Do nothing, maybe watching films or reading a book. But what if everything you did had an element of fun to it? How much more expansive does that feel when you think about, because there is only two emotions, there's like sort of contractive and expansive in terms of your energy. So if you're putting pressure on yourself and you're thinking, oh, what do I need to do with my life? What am I going to do when I grow up? And let's be honest, you could be in your 40s and 50s and still think, what am I going to do when I grow up? Because you haven't found anything that really lights you up like a Christmas tree. But what if it was just about fun? And when the angels said this to me, it made complete sense. Because when my children were younger, all I wanted to be was a stay-at-home mum. And I loved that. And I crafted my life around that. That was fun for me. So it was great when I was married because I was a stay-at-home mum. When I got divorced, I had to go out to work and I didn't like that. So then I crafted my life. I manifested my life to move in a direction that would give me that again. And this is why I bought my bed and breakfast, so that I could work from home and be a stay-at-home mum, because that was my fun. Now, life didn't quite go to plan on that because I got ill and had to rethink, but I'm so grateful that it did work out the way it did, because now I'm doing what I really love, and I've been doing it for nearly 15 years. And that is helping other people find happiness through spiritual connections, through being empowered to manifest the life that they want. And that for me now is so much fun. So much fun. But the thing is, we have to live. We have bills to pay. So we need to make sure whatever it is that we are doing is fun, but also can be monetized. And you are probably really good at something that's so easy for you to do that you think you shouldn't monetize it. You think you shouldn't charge for it. But everyone's time has a value. So if you think, for example, for me, doing readings, doing this work, oh my goodness, it's so easy for me to do this. I'm in my zone of genius. It flows through me. I love it. But equally, there could be a carpenter who's fantastic at working with wood. It's a natural talent that they've got. So of course they charge for it, because it's a way of them getting through life, being able to buy what it is that they want. Equally, with my skills, it's a way of me being able to charge for my time so I can navigate through life. But it'd be really easy for me to think, oh, shouldn't charge for that, because it's so easy. And I believe that we all have gifts and abilities that we're possibly overlooking that we could monetize and bring some element of fun into a way of earning money too. Now, you might find fun in ways that, like being a carer, that could be fun for you. Writing a book could be fun for you. Working in an office could be fun for you. Working in a factory could be fun for you. Everyone is so different. But we need to reflect on what our passions and our talents are, so we can help discover what our life's purpose is. And we all have talents and we all have passions. So take a moment to reflect on what yours might be. What activities do you enjoy doing that really, light you up? What are your talents? Maybe you're good at sewing, cake baking, gardening. What skills come naturally to you? What do you love to learn about? What brings you joy? What are you so naturally good at? And when you start to understand yourself at that level, you start to get little clues about your purpose. And it might be that you think, oh my goodness, I could never earn money from that. But look at me. This was a hobby. It's my full-time career. Anything is possible if you believe. So then look at what gives your life meaning. When my children were young, that gave me so much meaning. It fulfilled me. It made me feel content. Now it's my business that does that. What is it like for you when you're helping others? When you're creating something new, when you're making a difference in the world? You need to look at these meaningful experiences so you can gain insights into your values and your principles. And these will resonate with your soul because they'll be guiding you towards your life's purpose. It's not about coming into this life and making money. It's about coming into this life and giving something. making a difference, leaving a legacy in some sort of way, putting your mark on this world, making a difference. And it's not plain sailing, because you will get challenges. You will get, let's look at it differently, growth for opportunity. You'll get challenges, you get obstacles, but this is what makes you connect even deeper with your purpose, because it will be so important for you. And it just ultimately leads to more self-discovery. So look back at what you've learned with your struggles, because when I was a parent, I mean, I'm still a parent, but when my children were younger, there was a lot of struggles. What did I learn from that? How have they shaped you into the person that you are today? What's your struggles taught you? What are your hidden strengths? Because when you discover those, you're going to lead yourself forward to what you came here to do, that life's purpose, which, if it's not fun, what even is it? And the next point I want to make is that this is a noisy world that we're in. And to hear the inner whispers, the inner guidance, you sometimes need to go quiet and go within, because you will have a true calling guiding you forward. But if you're not listening to your intuition and following your gut feelings, and you're in the busyness and the noise of life, it's going to be really hard for you to trust your instincts and follow what feels really true and authentic to you. But do you not want to feel fulfillment? Do you not want to feel purpose? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you wouldn't be listening to this if you want those things in your life. So give yourself some time to trust that intuition and follow your guidance. Even if your head's telling you, no, that'll never work. That'll never work. Lots of people have told me that my business wouldn't work. And I don't blame them, because I come from a bed and breakfast that was it was a good income. And I'm laughing now thinking about it. Come from a normal job, having to step out my spiritual closet. This is all like I was following inspired guidance that was coming through in all my meditations, to open my shop in the middle of a recession, doing my hobby for my full-time career in an industry that wasn't perhaps as well received as it is now. Lots of people were probably right when they said it'll never work. That's what they believed. But I knew I had to try, and I knew I had to follow it. And I've never looked back. But we've got to be intentional, and we've got to have gratitude. And what that means for me is that being really mindful of the choices that you make, and do it with intention. Everything has a really clear intention behind it, of something that I want to achieve, something that I want to experience, something I want to see happen, because that helps keep your focus. And having more gratitude for everything, even the little wins, because having an attitude of gratitude really helps. And it helps you create that life that is really rich and meaningful, and helps you feel fulfilled. But if you are chasing the money, you're chasing the wrong thing. If you're chasing what's fun, what fulfills you, what you enjoy, how you can serve and support, how you can make a difference in this world, you're onto a winner. And when you can do something that's fun and monetize it and live well on the back of it, it is fantastic. It fulfills you in more ways than you ever would imagine. So I'd love to know what you've taken from this episode. So please do hit subscribe, leave me a little review. It all really helps. And come over into Abundance Manifesting, my free group, and let's connect over there. Till next time. Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit follow and share my message by sharing with your friends. It would be amazing if you can leave a review. All this will help, and it activates the universal law of the more you give, the more you receive. So it's a win-win. You can find more good stuff between episodes over on social media. Just search The Angel Mystic on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok, or check out the links in the show notes. I'd love for you to connect more over in my free group in Abundance Manifesting, all on Facebook. Hope to see you there.